Did the medieval plague actually kill half of Europe's population? Welcome back to TimeFrame, where we dive deep into the intriguing chapters of history. Today, we're tackling one of the most notorious events in European history, the medieval plague, commonly known as the Black Death. Did this catastrophic epidemic really wipe out half of Europe's population? Let's explore the facts, the figures, and the myths surrounding this dark period. The Black Death arrived in Europe in the mid-14th century, and it spread like wildfire. Originating from Asia, it traveled along trade routes, carried by merchants and their goods. The disease was caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, which was primarily transmitted through fleas that lived on rats. As the plague made its way into cities, it caused an unprecedented wave of illness and death. Estimates of the death toll vary widely, leading to much debate among historians. Some suggest that as many as 25 million people perished in Europe, while others argue for lower figures. This has led to the commonly repeated claim that the plague killed half of Europe's population. But how did these estimates come about? Firstly, it's important to understand the context of the population at that time. Europe was home to a diverse range of communities, from bustling cities to rural villages. The population was already facing challenges from famine and other diseases, which made it more vulnerable to such a devastating epidemic. When the plague struck, it exploited these vulnerabilities, leading to high mortality rates in urban areas. Historians have relied on various sources to piece together the impact of the plague. Records from church documents, tax rolls, and personal accounts provide insight into how many people were alive before the outbreak and how many were lost during the epidemic. However, the accuracy of these records varies, and many towns and villages simply did not keep detailed accounts. Some historians argue that while the plague was catastrophic, it likely did not kill half of Europe's population as commonly suggested. Instead, they propose that the death toll may have been closer to 1/3. This still represents a staggering loss of life, but it challenges the narrative of an entire continent being decimated. Another factor to consider is the geographical disparity in the plague's impact. Some regions were hit harder than others. For instance, cities with dense populations like Florence and Paris experienced higher mortality rates compared to rural areas. The lack of sanitation and overcrowding in these urban centers contributed to the rapid spread of the disease, while more isolated communities managed to fare better. In addition, the aftermath of the plague led to significant societal changes. With fewer people to work the land, labor became scarce, leading to increased wages and improved living conditions for those who survived. This shift also sparked social and economic changes that would pave the way for the Renaissance. So, did the medieval plague actually kill half of Europe's population? While the dramatic number is compelling and has become part of popular culture, the evidence suggests that the reality is more complex. The true death toll may never be fully known, but it's clear that the Black Death had a profound and lasting impact on Europe. Thank you for joining us today on this historical journey. We hope you found this exploration of the medieval plague enlightening. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to TimeFrame for more fascinating stories from history. Until next time, keep questioning the past and uncovering the truths that shape our present.